Yo, what's up guys? It's Pygoz here, the Crypto Pie, and today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin because Bitcoin will indicate what the market is doing, guys. And well, first of all, some of you guys are asking where I am. Well, I've been pretty busy. So, anyways, I'm not mad at all, right? So Zoro made a little joke there, guys. Of course, everyone was expecting a pump, but we got a dump. And, it's just what it is, right? You need to react to what the market's doing. But do I think that this dump will just keep dumping and dumping and dumping? Of course not. That's just very unlikely, because if we look here, like, right, on the 1 day, we are at an RSI that is so extremely low. If we zoom out, we've not been this low, okay, on BitMax, for example. Okay, so will this just keep dumping and dumping and go to zero? Who knows, right? I wouldn't put my my money on that. So yeah, definitely you can see that we are definitely, like, basically on the daily here, right? Before this whole run up to 20k, here we had a little, price action going on. So we can't just dump through this, guys. We will most likely see some kind of bounce here, right? This is purely based on only looking at the price. Nothing more, nothing less. Only looking at the price here. So let's just take a look and zoom in a little more. So this is the daily here. Now if we look at a 12-hour, what you can see is we have some kind of double bottom forming on the RSI, but the price is actually very just falling, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be the 5 if you would count it Elliott wise. I wouldn't go too much with Elliott right now, because it's simply, it's kind of funky. So don't try to pick the bottom, all right? Just don't try to pick the bottom. Wait for some confirmation here. The 10-hour, we can see like some huge bull wick here. So that's good to see, right? 8-hour with another bull wick, and then we have a little bear wick there. So 6-hour, basically what I think is we'll get some consolidation and then back to these ranges here at 5,500. Okay, that is what I think will happen. But like I said, guys, we're not trying to predict here. Okay, what you want to see is that the 21 EMA goes above the 55 EMA. If that happens, we will most likely see some kind of run up, right? And especially people that think I'm mad. No, why would I? I warned you guys, not especially about this dump. I didn't know this dump would be coming, but I'm not in Bitcoin. Like, I have been in Ripple for quite some time now. And if we look at Ripple, Ripple's just doing fine. Ripple's doing, like, outperforming Bitcoin, like, right? The Ripple to Bitcoin chart, it's just doing absolutely fine. So yeah, if you're only sitting in Bitcoin, you might be thinking like, ooh, the big fall. But if you are in Ripple, you are doing okay, right? You're doing okay for yourself. Nothing much to complain about. But yeah, I do think that on Bitcoin itself, I would want to see a cross, right? I want to see the 21 get above the 55 here. So that's the 1 hour. If we look at the 30-minute, we just got rejected there. We look at on 15-minute, we went above it a little bit, but here we got rejected. So I just can easily reject. 30-minute, I really want to see the 30-minute at least go above it, because as you can see, it's just hard for the 21 to go above the 55, right, to make a crossing. But that is kind of what you want to see. So that is your main, well, I'd say main goal, right? 1 hour is also quite important, because you can see here we just rejected there and then we fell again. So, but then if you got to count this in waves, then you do have to count this as some kind of 1, this as your 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that is if you want to count it as waves. At the moment, it's just looking a little bit funky. I cannot exactly count. This will be then your 1, this your 2, this your 3, this your 4, this your 5. So what would this whole thing be, right? That's why I cannot really count it, right? But that's fine. All we want to see is that the 21 goes above the 55 on the hourly, and perhaps if you're a big risk taker, you can just wait on the 30-minute and put your stop. Always put your stop under the low. But guys, that is basically what we're looking for, right? That is what we're waiting for. Nothing much, nothing less. Alright, so if we look at some targets, do not expect a big run, okay? So would take our Fibonacci from swing high all the way to swing low here, and simply, so our first target is the 38.2, right? At around 49.85, and the second one is like in this area here. So here, at around this 55.80 or so. Right? Do not expect just a big run up. It's just not, not likely at all, because we just went bearish. Okay, so that is just the way it is. And so what the best thing you can do is just trade altcoins, guys. Ripple's been doing absolutely fine. You could have been making money so many times here. Okay. Basically, when I went in this trade, and this is quite some time ago now, is like, over here, right? When this 21 crossed this 55 and then the retest. So I wasn't actually on the bottom. I was more like over here, but still, no matter what, guys, and this went up 14%, but it's still up like 6%, right? So yeah, Bitcoin fell, guys, but you need to make the best of it, alright? So it's just, you cannot just be like anxiously waiting for Bitcoin to go up, alright? You need to look for other opportunities, and Ripple is giving you a lot of them. So just wait patiently. I'm adding to Ripple if this crosses, that's for sure, because I think Ripple can definitely do more. And that is just how I see it, right? So that is in an uptrend, while Bitcoin's in a downtrend. So that's pretty much what's going on. Alright, guys. Also, I have a Patreon page, which is patreon.com/Pygoz. You can check it out. Check which tier fits you. And if you want to become a patron yourself, just become one. And you can always PM me on both Telegram and Discord. And you can also send me a PM on patreon.com itself. And just, become a Patreon yourself. If you PM me on Discord and you're not a Patreon, it's just hard for me to get back to you, alright? I cannot always get back to you. So, yeah, that's that, guys. Also, join up with the CryptoPies blog, where you can ask me any questions, you can ask other people questions, and it's just a great chat box to be in, right? So let's see what's going on here. What else? What do we have here? Okay, so a bunch of talk, nothing much. The whole so what's happening? That's not actually long at all. All you have to do is go 2 days back, guys. 2 days back, I've posted a video, so that is not long at all. But hey, if you guys call that long, then whatever. So I make a video like every 1 to 2 days, right? I think that's more than plenty, especially for now, because the market is just very bearish. There's nothing much to say, other than I can call out shorts if you want to do that. But I just don't want to get you guys wrecked. I've seen too many of my friends and people just call me. They say they wrecked because they play margin. So I kind of went away from being too much on BitMEX myself, even because I'm very well aware that I could have been wrecked as well a couple days. Well, not a couple, like more than a week ago, right? Because, guys, here's the thing: BitMEX does not always take your stop. Alright, so this is a huge thing. Alright, BitMEX does not always get to your stop. So just be very careful of that. Alright, and Binance always does. Binance always works. So yeah, you can only go long, but it's just something you have to be aware of. Alright, BitMEX is a great platform, but it does not always work. Alright, so that's why I'm mainly just looking for the long trades. Here we have, there were some rumors that Morgan Stanley were buying Bitcoin. There were definitely some huge buys going on yesterday. I saw some $50 million buy. So, you know, there was definitely some buying going on, guys. But that cannot be just your indicator either, right? You need to just have that crossing. If you have a crossing, then you're most likely going to get some kind of little trend, right? And we can also count 5 waves, so we have that as well. Yeah. Also, guys, join up with the Crypto Pygoz feed where I post all my videos, post about upcoming ICOs. When I find an ICO, I'll tell you guys about it to whitelist for it. But at the moment, just don't expect any ICOs from me, right? Because it's simple, guys. We are in a downtrend. You don't want to be in ICO when we are like this, alright? It will just not outperform anything, right? You will most likely just lose money. So, yeah, don't expect anything of that, okay? Guys, also follow me on Twitter, which is twitter.com/Pygoz, and follow me on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/Pygoz. Both telegrams will be in the description below, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Hit that post notification button, and if you got any questions at all, leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.